I'm Charlie. I'm the director here at Poto and Art Maker. I've worked for many years in the corporate world, but a couple of years ago we made the decision to try this business. When my wife finished her photography degree, we started as a part-time business, taking her photography and then trying to sell it to the public. And we started a huge journey of learning really in terms of the difference between good photography and good photography people want to put on the wall. We started finding it was one thing to get a great image, it was another thing to get a great print from it. There's a lot of difficulty in getting true representation of your image onto the printed page. So over time we bought more and more equipment, we developed more and more techniques, and we cracked the problem of getting the printed image right. But as time went on, we found we'd actually spent an awful lot of money doing that, and we had an awful lot of equipment and techniques that we'd developed. So we said, well, why don't we start to utilise that for other artists, illustrators and photographers who also face those same problems. And that was really the start of the businesses that we have now, because there's two, there's Poto and there's also Art Maker, which is where we wholesale what we do to other artists, illustrators and photographers.
One of the benefits of coming with Poto Studios is in terms of volume of work. Now, if you go to a printer, if you want like a print done, you pay X amount for 1,000 copies, and with Poto, the good thing about it is if you just want one doing, the price is the same for 1,000. Fledgling artists who are starting off, who haven't got an idea of what they can sell, they don't know how much in demand the work's going to be. If you go to a normal printer, you could be left with 1,000 prints that no one wants. So with Poto Studios, you can just get 1 to 10, say for instance.
When I joined the Baltic area, I had access to be able to meet a lot of kind of creative businesses, and I found out from where I was that there was a printing service right across the hall from me who worked specifically with artists to be able to kind of create things both cost effectively but also at a really high quality. I think I spent more time popping into their office, making requests. They understand me as an artist and as a creative and the things that I want. When they work with you as an artist, they know what it is that you're interested in, what you're after as well. So as you grow, as you sell more prints, as you make more merchandise and things like that, your portfolio, your body of work grows with suggestions and kind of how things work out. So it's just a great relationship you have with them. It's not just something that you pop in once and say, I want these, and you never see them again. It's a long-term relationship basically with a fantastic supplier.
Because Poto retails at a lot of events, we go out at weekends, so we go to the Southport Flower Show, we've done the Woodvale Rally, we do the city centre here in Liverpool, we do the artisan events at the country parks around Liverpool. But we also found it a challenge where people would say, I love this picture but I want my husband to see it, where can I find you away from the events? So what we've tried to do in addition to that is set up our website as a place people can go to and see everything that we do. They can order from it and buy from it as well, but primarily it's a source of information for when we're not out at an event. People can also come to the studio as well and see the stuff, see how we make it, and we have a certain amount of stuff on display here. Okay, so this is the studio. This is where the artists work, so this is where the magic happens. We've got a few different artists here. There's Stephen over there. doing his painting. On the wall space here we have stuff displayed, so people coming in to talk with the artist can see what's displayed, see the work, or people who have seen us when we're out and about events can follow up, they can come and see the stuff here. This is the editing suite, so when people come in with their artwork to have things done, they'll sit with Alina here at the editing station and they'll sit around and they'll do stuff jointly on screen together. These are our printers, 11 colour archival ink printers, especially designed for doing fine art stuff. The prints tend to come out here, they'll go on to here to be de-rolled because we print to rolls and they come out with a curl in them. They're then cut down to size. They'll go over here to be mounted. So here's some ones that have been mounted. These are going to be fridge magnets, waterfront fridge magnets. And then over here we've got a further cutting table, and we've got lots of work over there that's finished, it's just waiting to be packaged and labelled. And that's our studio.